Alright, what's going on YouTube? Dalton with Dumpster Diamonds here, bringing you part 2 of what I sold on eBay in the month of November. Do me a favor, please subscribe. It really helps me out, guys. I'm trying to get this channel going, and I want to keep getting great information out there to you guys and keep making these videos better and better. So appreciate the subscriptions. Feel free to leave me a message too. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Leave a comment, ask me a question. Anyways, let's get on to this video. All right, I got a lot of stuff here to go through, even a little more than the last video. So I'm gonna go a little quicker. First of all, look at this DVD I sold, brand new. Bought it at the Goodwill by my house. Brand new, sealed. Paid $1 for it, sold it for $18.50. You don't see that very often, but I wanted to bring this up to you guys because these specialty DVDs and little niche audiences. This is a very famous snowboarder that hikes to the highest of the Alps and goes and snowboards down the mountains, and his DVD is pretty new too, but. Oh, this is a Blu-ray as well. I don't know if I said that. Oh yeah, I did. I got $18.50. That is awesome. I was not expecting something quite that high. I knew, like I said, go to the Goodwills on Saturdays, or for me, it's half off Saturdays, and that's when I go through them and pick up all the brand new DVDs right away and look them up. And 90% of the time when I pick up a new DVD and I'm paying $1 for it, I'm making pretty good money on it. So check that out. Moving on, sold this for $18.50 as well. This is a shirt I also got at that same Goodwill. I think I got these at the same trip, believe it or not, now that I think back. I don't know if I filmed a video on that one, but maybe I did. I can't remember now. Anyways, I'll have to look back. And I know I paid, I believe, $2 for this shirt. And I sold it for $18.50, and they paid for shipping and handling. So that's an awesome score. It's some sort of like reminded me of like a mechanic shirt or something. But it was still very good condition. As you can see, I put the measurements by it. It looked great. Looked like a great shirt, like some mechanic shirt, and sold it pretty quick. Great money on that one. Another new DVD that I didn't even take a picture of. I guess I just used their pictures. You're not supposed to do that. I sold that for $8.29. I paid for shipping, so I paid $3 for this, sold it for $8.29. There we go, easy. And then I also might have come the same time I bought that DVD. So I love these DVDs, especially these new ones. For some reason, I never used to concentrate so much on the new ones. I used to, because it's easy to get used DVDs, but I really seek out these brand new sealed ones and buy those up. Sometimes I pay up $2 for them, but regardless, it's always going to make me money for the most part. Boom! Lego sets. I bought 2 of these Lego sets in a previous video, garage sailing video. So check that video out. I believe I spent $60 at that garage sale all together for everything. And I know I sold the Lego bag that she gave me for free for like 10 bucks, and then this right here I sold both of them for $22.50 a piece. I did pay for shipping, but it wasn't heavy. I can't remember if I had to pay more than first class or not. I really don't remember, but still, um, I paid $60 for everything in that garage sale. So this only cost me a couple bucks maybe, and they sat for a while. I did have somebody offer me, like, I think they tried offering $20 for a piece for both of them, so 40 for both, and I tried counter offering at $22.50 and he didn't take it. I think I had these listed a little bit higher for a while, and then by the time I dropped them to $22.50 they sold, and I dropped them at the right time when people are going to be looking for this kind of thing, and they both sold within a week. Actually, within like a day. One sold, and then the next one sold, I believe, within a day. It was kind of crazy. Awesome score though. That pretty much pays for all that whole garage sale I went to. Awesome score. This is an interesting little story here. I passed this DVD up 3 times, alright? And I recognized it every time because I'm a skateboarder, and this is one of my favorite skateboard DVDs of all time. Alright, it comes with glasses, like 3D glasses. There's a 3D section in the DVD, and this like dumb like pirate copy that is just, I don't even know why they did it. It's just literally a terrible pirated copy of the Good movie. Totally funny, but maybe there's some maybe there's secret special features on it. I really haven't looked at it too hard, but anyways, this is one of my favorite skateboard DVDs out there, and I've passed it up 3 times, alright? So 3 different weekends I go to this Goodwill, and I was like, oh, almost round 3, cool. It's used DVD. Like, I've been really seeking out these new DVDs, so I was picking these new ones up every weekend. But I passed this up, oh, cool. I've already got it. I already own this exact DVD. But it took me 3 weeks to finally figure out I should probably look that up, because it's, kind of rare. Thinking back on it, and sure enough, I look it up, and people are paying over $10 for it. So that DVD here is better than most of those new DVDs that I've been picking up the past 3 weeks, and I can't believe that I looked at this 3 times and never picked it up. Well, it took me 3 times, and I can't believe nobody else picked it up. But I just I'm gonna really be looking at these niche DVDs, and it's kind of an advantage for me about the skateboarding ones, because I know what I can tell right away now, like, oh, that's definitely going to be a $10 DVD, or something like that. So just goes to show you, sometimes you just have to kind of, this reselling thing is pretty fun when you know your little niches and you start to spot those things a little quicker now. I've always spotted these things, but for whatever reason, I never thought about reselling it. These are things that I actually like myself, But I already have this DVD, so I literally just didn't buy it, and now, for whatever reason, I am remembering that this is actually worth money. Oh, just a weird one. Anyways, got some ink here. Ink always sells great. This stuff even has expired 2013. I sold it still for $20. I paid for shipping and handling. I don't think I believe I got this at a garage sale, huh? I can't remember now, but I believe I got this at a garage sale for hardly anything, probably with a bunch of other stuff. So it's all kind of meshed in now. There's so many garage sales I've been to now, and if you add everything up, I pay $1 per item maybe. So whenever I don't remember something, it was less than $5. Trust me. Moving on. sold a John Cena fleece blanket. Now I know you're wondering, why would you sell that? Are you dumb? I know. I've made some poor life decisions. This might be one of them. Maybe I should have kept the John Cena fleece blanket, but it was brand new. I got it at the Goodwill outlet bins. That's right. So I paid for the weight, and it was, less than a pound probably. So I paid $1 for it. Shipping and handling costs $2.66. So I paid $3 and sold it for $16. So I know maybe I should have kept the John Cena fleece blanket. Man, maybe I'm messing up here. It's still the tag for 20 bucks. Oh well, you know, you gotta, one of the hardest part of this reselling game is figuring out what to keep. All right, so this one was still brand new. I sold her. Oh, this one finally sold. This took definitely a year to sell. I picked a bunch of games out, board games, way back when I first started going to the Goodwill outlet bins. And for some reason, when I thought I'd make a bunch of money selling these because nobody else was picking them up, and I could just get all kinds of them. And this one was actually still never looked like it ever been used, actually. Minor wear on the box, but all these little tokens or whatever they are were never even popped out or used. So this I thought would do a lot better, but I slowly put the price down to the point where I'm not even, I wasn't exactly certain what this was going to cost me to ship. So I was like, it's probably going to cost at least 10 bucks to ship it. So I was going to the point where I didn't want to lower this anymore, and it finally sold. So maybe somebody got this around Christmas time. It's, a very random board game, World War Z. I haven't even seen the movie or any of that, so I've I definitely got away from picking up those or I have not gotten back into the board games too hard, really. However, I did watch a video. I think it was Bearded Picker or one of the guys that picked up a ton of Monopoly from Black Friday. It was Monopoly Millennials Edition, and it was like on sale for like 20 or 30, but then it was selling on Amazon for like 60 plus or something. I might be fudging those numbers, but it was, I know it was selling for over $60 on Amazon, and he was like doubling his money every one he could find or something like that. And so it's not like you can't sell board games, but just keep in mind, like, I picked up a bunch of them that aren't nice like this, and so you have to count those pieces and count the cards, and I got real bored real quick trying to list these dang used board games, so I got away from that pretty quick, and now I'm trying to just find stuff to picture it and sell it quickly. This one right here was a cool find. I got 4 of the original Goosebump books. Night of the Living Dummy. Oh, that's one of the best ones right there. This one's a blast from the past. I had a Goosebump collection in my maybe I was 10 years old. I probably only read 10 of the books, but I owned like 100 of them, I swear. And so when I saw this, I knew right away. I think I got this at a Goodwill, and I probably paid $1 or $2. This stuff is always scary because I don't know if they're going to try to charge me for each book, or it's in a box. You know what I mean? It has this box set. So sometimes they try to sell you each individual book in the box set, and sometimes they only charge you for the whole box set as one. So regardless, I paid $2 at the most, sold it for $20 plus shipping and handling, and I was worried because it had this insignia here. Sarah Kate Miles, I got your old Goosebump books. Sold them. I was worried that was going to really bring the price down. if that wasn't there, this actually might have sold maybe 25 bucks or a little better. These books are awesome, and I believe I still have my original collection back at home. So my little brother ended up getting into them later. So awesome find. Oh, sold the Ellen CD. I was worried about this one. I listed it higher slowly, dropped it down, dropped it down. I was worried nobody's gonna get it because there's a crack right here down the middle here. But the CD was still new sealed, and Ellen is just super funny and popular. So there's no reason why I didn't think this would. I mean, I was really hoping it would sell despite the cracks, and it did. The CD's still new, and I I don't even know. At the most, I paid 50 cents for this. So plus shipping and handling, so paid three bucks, 350. So made a couple bucks on the Ellen CD holiday edition. It did sit in my store for a while. It finally sold around Christmas time, so um, maybe I gotta hold off on some of my Christmas stuff till it's that right time of the year. Oh man, these finally sold. I got these hockey skates, I believe at a Goodwill outlet, but they were they look brand new and still had the box. And I thought these would sell in a month, and they did not sell. They took a long time, and I believe I had them originally listed at $45 and maybe like $12 shipping and handling, and I slowly marked it down until finally 34.50, which I still, paying it at the good. I bought these at the Goodwill outlet bin, so it was by weight, so it was probably maybe $2 or $3, and still 10x my money. But I thought it would sell a lot faster. That sat on my shelf for a while, for sure. This is something I got at the Goodwill outlet bins, I believe, and I filmed a video about it. So go check out that video, because I think I used it as the thumbnail. I might have changed it now. I've been slowly changing some of my thumbnails because I'm learning about learning about thumbnails. I never really knew anything about them. If you guys know anything about YouTube, I'm getting there. Anyways, it says I sold two. I sold this, and then this is a little story here. You guys should know if you want to be an eBayer. But they asked me. They're like, "Oh, the address that was on there when I just made this order is different. Can you send it this address?" And I had to message her, and I said, "No, I'm not supposed to do that. If you want to reorder this item for a different address, we can cancel it, and you can change your address on eBay, and then I'll send you the link to this shirt again, and you can reorder it." And luckily, that person was fine with that. They went through with the cancellation, and then I sent them a link, and then they bought it again after they had changed their address. So that's something I had heard actually about. Some eBayers had warned me about. You got to watch out for the addresses. People are going to be trying to ask you, can you ship it somewhere else? And technically, I'm not supposed to do that. So I went with I don't want to be losing my eBay account, so I'm going to try to abide by their rules. But she paid $10 plus shipping and handling. And this did sit for a long time in inventory. What more to say? It's a pretty cool shirt, right? I really did think about keeping this. It was just a little bit too big for me. Anyways, moving on. The Stepdaughter VHS. Woo! I sold this for $1.95 plus $3.50 shipping, and it only cost $2.66 to ship. So made a couple bucks on this. This was something I got for free out of a box of VHSs, and I usually try to lot them together, but these old horror ones are definitely worth looking up, guys. This one was not a great example, but um, you'd be. Oh, this is why I had to sell it for less. Oh, sorry. It was a old Blockbuster one, and it had been written on here. I forgot about that, but this actually would have sold for more, like $10 maybe. But there's permanent marker on it, and it's a old Blockbuster. But look up these. If you look up horror VHS on eBay, and then what's sold, and filter it to where what's highest to lowest, you'd be surprised on some $1,000 VHS horror. Some of the old Jason, the original Jason movies and stuff like that. Replacement case, got it for free, sold it for $5. I paid for shipping, so it's cost $2.66. Like I said, I sell these all day. You'll see a pattern. There's going to be a couple of these that'll come up every video because I get them for free, and um, I I've listed them a lot. I haven't really listed as many now, but I used to list a ton of these, so there's still a ton of them in the store. Um, I'm trying to figure out if I want to start buying some more games and then start selling these complete. Um, that depends. It might just be more and more of the expensive games. I'm not sure how well these Lego games do. Got this girl's heart dress with the tags on it for free. I got like a whole bag of kids' clothes, I believe, for free somewhere, and I picked out the ones that had tags on it and listed them, and then I'm gonna try all the ones that don't have tags. I'm gonna try to lot them together. But the ones with tags I listed right away, and this one has sold. I think I might have one more, but that one sold right away. And I think I might have lowered this price. It sat for a little bit, and then a lot of times I just slowly lower things by 50 cents every couple weeks or something, and until they sell. UFC hand wraps. I came across a UFC gym that was going out of business, so I got a box of hand wraps for like $10 or something, really cheap. And I've been slowly sitting on them and selling them. And somebody paid $9.95 plus $3.50 shipping. And I've even had a couple orders where people buy two of these at a time. And these are lots. It's coming with 2 packs, right? 2 sets of hand wraps. But definitely worth looking at whenever. Sometimes you'll find I've had really good scores when a sporting goods store was going out of business once. So keep an eye out when businesses are going under, or they go they end for various reasons, but when they liquidate their old stuff, there could definitely be money in there. Little cheap DVD. As I keep telling you guys, I'm not really trying to list these little dollar profits anymore. I'm trying to hold on to these DVDs now if they're not new sealed, and just lot them together. This would be like, I should have lotted this in an action DVD lot or something like that, but this was an old one that sat for a while, and then I finally sold it, so still sold it. This is a brand new DVD. I got it at the Goodwill by my house. Paid $1 for it plus shipping and handling, so paid $3. Sold it for $5.75. Not crazy money. I thought it would go for a little more, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna try to hold off on an extra dollar or two. I'm more than happy to get the quick money, so that's fine. Double my money, keep it going. I'm going to be back at that Goodwill next weekend to see what DVDs they got next weekend. So try to keep that little DVD fund rolling. I've showed you guys, I've sold a bunch of these. I sold, I think, 3 or 4 this month. One order was for 2 at a time. I got all these boxes for free dumpster diving from a phone store, a T-Mobile or something, and I just took a look in the dumpster and there was like 10, 15 of these iPad mini 4 boxes, and I picked them up and I've been selling them for $9.50 a piece. They do cost me $2.66 to ship, but you know, $7 a piece, and I picked up like 15 of them. So I literally picked up, like a free $100 bill just in the dumpster, and it was really easy to ship too because they're all the same box. So I only took pictures of one, and then that's like $100 listing right there because I just have to put the quantity 10. Um, I think I put the quantity at 8 now. Like when I sell out of that 8, then I'm gonna go back into the inventory and double check them to make sure like the last ones I have are still good condition. Maybe I didn't. Maybe the last couple weren't in as good condition, so I might have to repicture them later. But I definitely got like 10 of these boxes, so pretty crazy thing that I just randomly found. So if you got old boxes of your iPhones, iPads, look them up. They might sell for $10 on eBay. Got this at a garage sale. About paid maybe $3 or $4 for it. Sold it for 28 plus shipping and handling. It was a heavy thing. Um, I can't remember if I had to pay a little more for shipping and handling or not. I'm gonna start filming a little more when I start shipping out some of this bigger stuff that's kind of heavy. This is a pretty decent sized box. Um, so I'll make some shipping videos in the future, but I don't think I paid much more than $12 for shipping on that. Got these I love you mugs for like $1 at a garage sale or something like that. Sold them for $16.95. I paid for shipping, and I think it's still shipped for first class. Maybe it cost like $4 to ship, so I paid like $5 and sold it for 16. Double, triple your money. Burberry. I got these Burberry glasses case. I think I got them for free somewhere, and they had some stainage going on here. I just took my pen and kind of pointed with the pen to show kind of how big that stain would be. I didn't have I guess on this video pictures I didn't put like measurements on it. I should have done that, but I did point it out that there was some marks on them, and I put that in the description. And I've sold quite a few of glasses cases, just the cases. Um, Sometimes these will come with a little dust cut or a little cloth to wipe your glasses off, and you'll get questions from people. Does it come with the cloth? No, didn't take pictures of cloth, so no cloth. Sorry, bro. But you'll have those questions, so be ready for that one. But I sell these all the time for $10 at least. I mean, it's not always Burberry. Burberry. This one sold for a little more, 13.50 plus shipping and handling. So $15. I'll take that. I can't. When I can't remember if I pay for something, then I'm just gonna say it was $1 because if I remembered, it would be more than $5. So, look right here. Joker, Suicide Squad. This was like my first start into trying out clothing, and then I stopped for like a year. And so this was in the store for definitely over a year. My pictures are terrible. Now when I'm taking pictures of clothes, they're much better. There's like different backgrounds in here. Oh, that's because I took a picture later right here of how this is kind of how I'm putting the shirts in now. I'm putting them in a plastic bag. You guys can see that plastic bag on here. Um, so this is how I'm storing all my shirts now as I'm trying. So I went back through because this was just in like my closet with a couple other things hanging. They were for sale on eBay, and now I'm folding them up real nice and putting them in these plastic and then putting them in the containers. But even despite the bad pictures, I added this picture to it later. Maybe that helped the algorithm, and sold it for $7.95 eventually. Shipping and handling is $2.66. I got this at the Goodwill outlet bin, so paid less than $1. So basically doubling my money. But whatever, we'll take it. Boom, share VHS. This is something else I got. I got a whole box of VHSs for maybe $5 or something like that, and there were this VHS in particular was in there twice. He had owned this VHS. There's 2 copies of it, and in that whole box of VHS tapes I had, I noticed that there were 6 of them that were starring Cher. So and one of them was the copy of this one. So I listed all those separately in a lot of 6. It might still be for sale on my page. I'm not for sure, but this one I just listed separately for $4.25 plus shipping and handling. So that whole box of stuff has been doing really well for me. In my I think last month's video, I showed you guys the Dolly Parton VHS lot that I sold. That was out of this box too. So the $5 box, I sold those for 30. This for 4, and then another share lot for 30. Eventually, I'll sell that. So that was a great box of VHS tapes. Normally VHS tapes are not that great, but there happen to be some rarer ones in there. Alright, last item here. We got ourselves a hair dryer. It was still new in the box. One side of this box, I didn't even take pictures of it. The other side of this box had $6.99 written on it from Goodwill. And I didn't take pictures of it, but I did cross it out, scribble it out when I sold this thing. And I think I put on there, box has some writing on it in the description. So I did describe that. I got this half off on Saturday at Goodwill, so I think I paid $3.50 or $4 for it. And sold it for 20 plus shipping and handling. It was an easy sale, no problem. Even with the writing on it, I was a little worried about that, but everything else was brand new about it. Has this retractable cord that's sought after, I suppose. But $4, so I quadrupled my money easily, and they paid for shipping and handling. That's always great. You guys can figure out on your own if you want to have shipping and handling added into here. So this would have been $27.50. You can do that, and a lot of eBayers just do that for everything. So it looks like they charge free shipping for everything. So that's something I'm kind of in between right now. I don't know if I like it or not. I'll keep experimenting with that. But anyways, I want to keep this at about a half hour. That was a ton of stuff. That was 80% of stuff I sold on eBay in the month of November. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys saw some cool stuff in there that you might have some ideas of. Now you could sell those things, or even find them in the dumpster. I mean, what, a quarter of that stuff at least was free. So go out there and find some stuff that somebody was just going to throw away and start your business, and then eventually it's going to grow if you do it right. And I'm not even saying I'm taking the best pictures or giving the best descriptions. This is just figuring it out as I go. So I'll keep vlogging this journey. Guys, do me a favor and help me get to that 1,000 subscriber count so I can make this page official. Leave me a comment, ask me a question. I'll get back to you. Appreciate the views. Catch you later. Go resell something.